Hey everyone, my name is Wedge and welcome back to Battlebond spoiler season. We're running through this set like a hot knife through butter, and today we're covering a bunch of goodies, so sit back, relax, and get ready for the two-headed giant ride of your life. And if you enjoy these spoiler videos, be sure to hit that like button right down there, it helps out a lot. Looks like we're starting the reprint train early today with Coarse Spirit Dancer. A Bogle staple, the Spirit Dancer has only ever really been printed in Rise of the Eldrazi. I don't count Plane Chase or Plane Chase Anthology as real sets because they aren't, which means the Spirit Dancer is $10. Great card to start the day, solid and modern, nice value if you open it, could be a lot worse. Regna's Sanction is 4 mana for a sorcery. For each player, choose friend or foe. Each friend puts a +1/+1 counter on each creature they control. Each foe chooses one untapped creature they control and then taps the rest. Okay, first of all, the flavor text. Show them the light, my love. Krav, the demon Krav? That means that this angel and that demon are lovers in the nighttime. What? How? They're an angel and a demon. Talk about star-crossed. Shakespeare couldn't have written this better. Well, actually, He did exactly that, but you get my point. What a flavor punch. Now, for the card itself, you do get to blanket your team's creatures with +1/+1 counters, but your opponents do get to keep up their 2 best creatures, 1 creature each. So if you can still alpha swing through that and win the game, awesome, go nuts. If not, this gets slightly worse, but still good. Impulse is coming back in a real set for the first time since its original printing in Visions. That means that we can finally get foil Impulse that isn't an F&M promo or a From the Vault card. Impulse is incredibly old school, but played in a bit of Pauper and Legacy, which means the foil version of this, it'll be a non-zero amount of money, let me tell you that right now. Great common, some more value in the slot, I'm a big fan. Out of Bounds is 4 mana for an instant with assist, counter target spell. Well, sure. Between 2 people, you're both effectively casting Mana Leak, except much better. I actually quite enjoy this. Giving something like counter magic assist really changes the way you play the game. Not only do you have to keep up mana, but your teammate does as well if you want to take advantage of the card's flexibility. It forces you to make interesting choices and choose different lines depending on how defensive or offensive you want to be. I really do enjoy this assist mechanic, especially when it's on reactive cards. Can't wait to play with it. Nurkana Revenant, it's a $25 card because of its absurd playability in basically all black decks in Commander. What an incredibly solid reprint. I don't care that it's a mythic rare. It was a mythic in Rise of the Eldrazi, another high-profile Commander staple reprinted in a $4 booster pack set. I feel like I'm going to run out of things to say about these reprints. This is a master set, right? This has to be a master set. Am I dreaming? Stunning Reversal is 4 mana for an instant. The next time you would lose the game this turn, instead draw 7 cards and your life total becomes 1, exile Stunning Reversal. Sure, you save yourself and get an entire new grip of cards. I do quite enjoy this. I mean, if Phage can approve it, I can approve it. And I mean, yeah, Phage totally approves it. Give me those cards, friendo. I love this a lot. Virtue's Maneuver is 3 mana for a sorcery. For each player, choose friend or foe. Each friend returns a creature card from their graveyard to their hand. Each foe sacrifices a creature they control. In Battlebond, this is real nice. You get to wipe out 2 creatures and you and your teammate get 2 back. That's straight up card advantage. Now, in something like Commander, you're about to make a bunch of people real angry, so you better return something good because players do not like edict effects. This is your only warning. Trust me, they hate them. You've seriously been warned. Reprints for days. Chain Lightning is back as an uncommon, and that works out just fine for me. It's a $4 card right now and has been printed multiple times, although those printings came in limited run sets like Eternal Masters. Foil Chain Lightning still has a pretty nice price tag on it, and if we want sets like this to be valuable, we need strong uncommons. This is one of those. Nice reprint, not much more to say than that. Lava Field Overlord is 7 of anything and 2 red for a 5/4 dragon with assist and flying. When it enters the battlefield, it deals 4 damage to target creature an opponent controls. Well, isn't this the most swollen, angry flame-tongued Kavo you ever did see? A 5/4 flyer is pretty gigantic, and thanks to assist, 9 mana isn't as daunting as it might seem, and it comes in flame slashing something straight to death. I actually enjoy this for limited play. Assist is such a friggin' cool mechanic. You spending 4 and your teammate spending 5 or 6 and 3 or anything at all to get this onto the battlefield and get that removal spell, that's teamwork. Man, I'm loving this set right now. Brambles Sovereign is 2 of anything and 2 green for a 4/4 Dryad. Whenever another non-token creature enters the battlefield, you may pay 2 mana. If you do, that creature's controller creates a token that's a copy of that creature. Okay, I'm reasonably sure I love everything about this card. First, look at that artwork. Those wolves are made out of wood. Holy crap. Second, it's a 4/4 for 4, which works for me. Third, Dryad, nice creature type. And fourth, that copy trigger is hilarious. You give your teammates 2 copies of whatever. Give yourself 2 copies of whatever. All of this happening at such a low cost. 2 additional mana to copy anything. It's super dumb. Just populating for days. Dang, Sovereign doesn't know when to calm down. Solid Mythic. If you get to untap with it, geez, game might just be over. Hello, Commander staple. Generous Patron is 3 mana for a 1/4 Elf Advisor. When it enters the battlefield, support 2. Whenever you put 1 or more counters on a creature you don't control, draw a card. Super solid creature for team up play. Support 2 is a nice addition onto this blocker, but its ability to pump your partner's creatures and draw you a card, pretty dang good, no wonder it's a rare. All you have to do is pump a teammate and boom, card draw. Then whenever you apply counters to creatures you don't control, more cards, pretty dang good. Greater Good is back? What is even happening here? Greater Good is a $20 card, but guess what? This particular art is the Judge foil art, and that's $70. So you can bet your sweet patootie that this foil version will be aces for value. Carador decks love this, Omnath, Xenagos, the list goes on. Greater Good is a sick reprint in this set, even more value in the rare drop slot, and a huge nod to Commander players everywhere. What? Pier's Whim is 4 mana for a sorcery. For each player, choose friend or foe. Each friend searches their library for a land card, puts it onto the battlefield tapped, then shuffles their library. Each foe sacrifices an artifact or enchantment they control. Hot dang, this Whim is hilarious and good. Not only do you get to ramp and color fix, but so does your teammate. And at most, your opponents lose 2 artifacts or enchantments or a mixture of both. So good. In Commander, you get to ramp, color fix, and make everyone angry. Just deleting soul rings left and right so you can get more mana. It's so dirty. This is a super dirty card. And the insanity reprints continue. Seedborn Muse, you beautiful $30 card. Welcome back to existence. And at rare, thank goodness, another absolutely bomb reprint in this $4 booster pack set. I'm telling you, Battlebond is starting to get just straight dumb with these reprints. Why isn't this called Commander Masters? It feels like Commander Masters, doesn't it? It's unreal. Who even remembers Masters 25 anymore? Honestly, like who though? Totally ridiculous, outrageous. This set, my goodness, I need to breathe. Soulblade Renewer is 5 mana for a 2/2 elf warrior that partners with Soulblade Corruptor. When Soulblade Renewer enters the battlefield, support 2. Okay. Comes down as a 2/2, but spreading 2+1/1 counters means that it brings 4 total power and toughness to the board, not so bad. Let's see its partner. Soulblade Corruptor is 5 mana for a 3/3 human warrior with Death Touch. Whenever a creature with a +1/+1 counter on it attacks one of your opponents, that creature gains Death Touch until end of turn. Nice! Simple synergy. You can turn harmless little 1/1s into bigger, badder machines that can trade up really well. This isn't a legendary partnership, but definitely one worth playing, especially if you're looking to get in for some damage with a bunch of little creatures. It's nice. The crowd goes wild as X and 1 green for a sorcery with assist. Support X. Each creature with a +1/+1 counter on it gains trample until end of turn. This is probably one of the coolest overrun variants I've ever seen. Not only does your teammate get to help you cast this, but your creatures are boosted with counters instead of an until end of turn effect. And trample can help you win the game straight away. Assist gives a card like this so much more value even at sorcery speed. Now, I know there are going to be questions about how to cast this because others have already gotten them. When you cast The Crowd Goes Wild, you have to decide what X is, so talk to your teammate before announcing anything. When you've decided how much to spend, announce that you're casting the card for X mana. Then your teammate assists you, pays for however much they agreed to pay, then you pay the rest, then the card resolves. Hopefully that helps. Last one standing is one of anything, 1 black and 1 red for a sorcery. Choose a creature at random, then destroy the rest. This sounds an awful lot like a card I once knew from this other game. I think the game is dead now, but anyways, last one standing has random in the text box, so you know you can't take it too seriously, but I mean, it's almost a board wipe, and in a format like Commander, you can kill a lot of creatures for 3 mana. Sure, there's uncertainty, that's why it's so cheap, but still, 3 mana to wipe out everything minus 1 creature, it's hard to pass up in Rakdos nonsense, count me in. Y'all, I'm not even sure what's happening. I can't be the only one who expected Battlebond to be much more vanilla than this. Like, I was excited, but this is not what I had in mind. The amount of viable, strong, valuable reprints are far and away better than I could have ever expected. Battlebond is a set ridden with value. So much value. I need to know how you're feeling, so please let me know. Is there something else you want to see in this set? Any reprints you're hoping make their way in here? I gotta hear them all, so leave them below. And as always, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. This video is brought to you in part by TCGplayer.com. Battlebond is totally ridiculous as a set, absolutely bonkers crazy nonsense. You can pre-order boxes of the set right now for $91 each, $91. Considering how packed with value the set is, you kind of can't go wrong there. If you want to get in on this sweet deal, just click the link on the screen, helps the channel. Y'all get free Lamborghinis. It's crazy. Enjoy.